what I feel like, and we'll go through the rest of the cards as we get through. But for the first week, you have the energy of the Hierophant coming in, starting things off, and it's moving into the energy of the card of the Nine of Swords. And what I feel like, and you also have the Queen of Swords here. Just collectively, what I feel is that you guys are starting off December in a very not necessarily a low mood, but I feel it's definitely a mood of solitude. I guess a solid, yeah. You feeling very the need to be in solitude is what I feel. Just to try to be able to collect your thoughts and get a control of what's been going on with you up until now. With the Hierophant card, I feel like this is going to it's not solemn. It's just an intense need to be alone. I feel like there's some internal struggle going on here with the Hierophant, and it's going to be causing you to look a little deeper within yourself, and it's going to be causing you to, if you have a belief system, you're going to be referring back to that belief system, looking for people, like-minded people of your belief system to converse with, to exchange with, to get a better understanding of what's going on around you and within you. Okay. Because I do feel like with the Nine of Swords is that you've been really stressing. You've been having a lot of sleepless nights. Maybe some anxiety has come up. I don't know what this anxiety is, where this anxiety is coming from, or this uneasiness and inability to just ruminating thoughts, over constantly analyzing things, constantly overthinking things, because it's like you don't know what's coming next with this crescent moon here. You don't know what's coming. Things have not been fully illuminated for you, so you're not really sure what's going on. That's why you're searching more deeper inside yourself and within your religious beliefs, or spiritual beliefs, because you just don't have the answers right now. And I feel like not having the answers is actually bothering you. The Hierophant talks about having a lot of wisdom, spiritual wisdom. So I feel like you're going to be doing that, referring back to, if you read the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, whatever spiritual book that you read. Yeah, definitely trying to get yourself back grounded, because you're not feeling grounded right now. I feel like the Queen of Swords is coming in though. It may be the Queen of Swords is coming in to help you gain some control of that. Now, the Queen of Swords could be a man or a woman. This is a general reading, but this person is probably an air sign, or communicates, have Mercury in their chart, as how they communicate. Their planet is in Mercury. Because this is a person that is able to look at things very objectively, to be able to analyze and take themselves out of the situation and work it for however they need to work it. They put their emotions to the side, and this Nine of Swords talks about being very emotional to me right now. You know, you may not be showing it because it's in your thoughts, but you know, it's what you're hiding from other people. You may be coming off as very confident to other folks and very sure of yourself, but at night when you're in your bed, you're just like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I got to do this, I got to do that. I don't know how it's going to work out. Da, 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 da. And the Queen of Swords, or it could be a man, is going to come in and say, you know what? Stop it. You're worrying about this too much. Things are going to work out the way they're going to work out. I know it seems like the end of the world, but it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? It could be that type of energy. So that thank God for the Queen, okay? Because the Queen is going to come in and try to stabilize some things here for you. All right. So on into the next week, we're starting off with the Emperor, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So again, this just goes back to what I said. You're starting off December feeling a little unsure of yourself. Maybe things are not working out the way that you want it. It feels a little unshaky. But the Emperor is coming in. You have one, two, three major arcana cards here. The Emperor is coming in. And I'm just let you know that with these swords, it's all in your thoughts. I don't really believe that it's the way that it is, but it's really in your thoughts. But the Emperor is coming in to get some control. He's right behind the Queen of Swords. This could be another fire sign, is what I feel like. Could be a trusted friend, is what I'm looking like, to kind of help you put things. If the Queen of Swords, I feel like the Queen of Swords is kind of starting things off to kind of put that, to get you back on track. But the Emperor is coming up and bringing the rear. This could be the same person, or it could be two different people, an air sign or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. But whoever this person is, I actually feel like this is going to be like a very close friend, a person who knows you on a very deep level, is going to be coming in and just really trying to get you to understand. It may even be a father figure, y'all, because it's right up under the Hierophant card. I just kind of feel like, and sometimes the father can come in and get some order back and get some structure back in a home, and put structure within a home. And I feel like the Emperor is coming in to get your mind back on track. Okay. Now, and what I feel like what this Emperor is going to do is going to offer up some advice to you, because right beside it you have the Magician card. And this is you getting your power back. How interesting is that the Magician is right under the Nine of Swords. So whereas this one week you're just feeling like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to come next. Da, 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 da. By the next week, you're like, Eureka! I found it. I realized what I need to do. You have all the tools that you need to get the best outcome and manifest what you want. And so this is good. You have your money in order. You have the Pentacles. You have your emotions that are in check. Your thought patterns in check. And now you have the energy behind it to do so, to carry on with your mission. Okay, whatever that mission is. I don't feel like this really has to do with a relationship. I feel like this is very personal, because we have the Nine of Swords here. My eyes keep going in to the Nine of Swords, and this is something that, like I said, is very personal, very solitudinal. Maybe that's a word. If not, I just made it up. Is what I feel here. This is something that's just going on within yourself. And that's okay. We can concentrate on just you for these next 2 weeks. You need to take time out for yourself to figure things out. And I do feel like by the middle of the month, you will be figuring out what you need to do. And then you're going to be pressing on with the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to be, with the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of times, with this reading, I look at it as you're getting back on track. You're realizing, now that you realize with the Magician card what you need to do. This is like on the road again. Like, I know now what I need to do. Maybe this was a time for you to you needed this time to be away from people so you could go back and reassess. You may be still reassessing towards the middle of the month, but you have a much positive attitude about it now, and you're willing to go the long haul with the Seven of Pentacles. So let's just look and see. I feel like this is a issue of perseverance for a lot of you guys, and hey, and willpower too, willpower and strength. But let's see what the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card is coming up with here. Impasse. Haha. This represents the sacral chakra. And so to me, this goes in exactly to what I'm talking about here. Is the story about this is two guys, I believe they're going down a path, and this person is actually their guardian angel. Okay. and he blocks them. He appears out of nowhere, I believe, and he stops them from going down this path. And here they are. They listen to what the angel says, and they go off on their own path. And the story behind it is, if they had not listened to him, there was a cliff and they were going to fall off the cliff. So they listened. So I'm gonna just give you the little background on this, and it ties into, the sacral chakra, the orange, and blah blah blah. The sacral cards, or the orange cards, talk about represent your emotions and how we relate to them. In the second chakra, you can learn emotional discipline if you choose. And that's exactly what I was talking about with this Nine of Swords and this Queen of Swords and this Emperor. Your emotions are out of control right now. And I feel like a lot of it is very self-imposed, but you do have the Queen of Swords coming, and you do have the Emperor coming in, and the Magician, to give you what you need to press on with this, because you're on a journey. And like I said, I feel like you had to take a break. And this is what this person, they were on a journey here, but they had to veer off the journey to go someplace else, because that original journey was not intended for them. So let me find this, the little story behind impasse. And one thing I would say about y'all, this is the thing of, if it's something about you feeling off track, just know, and this talks about it too, that it's not an ending, it's just a reroute, like rerouting, take alternate route, what I'm saying? Please make a U-turn. It's one of those things where your GPS that's how I'm looking at it. It says, this is a reroute, not an ending. This path is blocked and you're at an impasse. But the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. Personal inquiry, things that you can be asking yourself: how adaptable am I? What does this card reveal about my feelings and my reaction to delays? Change in direction, regroup and refocus, protection from harm, and guardian angels. Understand that you had to be led to this feeling right here. Don't negate this feeling. Give honor to this feeling, because when you have this feeling of anxiety, when you have these feelings of uncertainty, whether it's true or perceived, you are responsible. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. You have to be the one to get yourself out of this. Okay? And take control back over your life. You cannot allow these negative ruminating thoughts to just occupy your mind. It's not doing you any good. But like I said, you have the Magician card coming in, giving you're going to be enlightened. Maybe while you're off doing some more spiritual work or more studying, you're going to be made privy of what you need to do. Something's going to come to you. You have people coming in, definitely coming in, but you're gonna have some ideas to come into you to help guide you right back on track. And this is where you've been. You're gonna get right back on track, reassessing and working, and keep planning. Okay, just understand that you're going through a short little tiff right now. A little situation, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not like you don't have any paths. You have another path. Take that path. It's okay.